so tricky to troubleshoot.
Yeah. I mean, it
It's
won't
almost
kick
better
me.
to just be down.
Yeah, I mean, it won't kick me out of like Discord or the game, but there might be like 5 or 10 seconds where I just miss what someone says. Which
Yeah.
would be annoying for me, but hopefully it's somewhat bearable for everyone.
If you're
We shall
streaming
have
something,
to
does
see.
it like drop out until you miss like part of the program or stuff?
Not for like videos. It's like more like if I'm in a game, it'll like kick me out. Say like drop the connection for for a few seconds, and then I can just jump back in again. It's weird.
Very
Okay.
weird.
We'll have to have a special word for when you're back.
Luckily,
Hallelujah.
luckily it's recorded, so if I miss anything, I can just watch what I miss.
There's a good point. Alright then, folks. Speaking of, can we just all check that we are able to get into our character sheets, that the quick links do actually turn up, and everything is where you expect it to be. Plus the fact that you have got a hero point, at the very least.
Yes.
All good.
That was either yes or Odysseus. I'm leaning towards Odysseus, because that sounds so awesome.
And appropriate with the Odyssey coming out.
Well,
I was just
indeed.
thinking of the Matt Damon thing from Team America.
David.
Alright, if everybody is good, then... and I'm assuming everybody's good because no one said, "Man, it's all gone wrong," so...
We save that for when we're in the dungeon.
I was about to suggest that, actually. That's when my crits start rolling and your failures start happening. Which will be in precisely 30 seconds as I start us off on our intro video, and then we'll cut straight back. Excuse us, folks. Hello folks, and welcome along to Carrion Crown Thursday. I am MJ the GM, and I will be your games master for the next couple of hours, and with me are my Carrion Crusaders. But where are they, you say? You can hear them, you can't see them. Let's change that very, very quickly. There they are.
We're in the Spruce Moose.
About this hoose? I was just talking to Oz about silly accents, and yeah, we seem to be going through them quite a bit today. Right.
I don't know about you, but I am particularly adept at terrible accents. So you know, we'll
I like
see how
your-
that plays out.
Yeah, I like your French/Russian one.
Wait, there is a combination French-Russian that you can do?
That's
Oh,
a
yeah.
crazy combo.
It'll be for his
Wow.
backup. It'll be up for his backup character.
So
Good
yeah,
God.
definitely a deliberate choice to be French/Russian. Not
I can't remember what
terrible
originally. What was he originally? Was he French or Russian? And he became the other one. I can't remember the order.
You talk about Gregory.
It's him, but there's also that he played the Paladin in Rhyme of Frostmaiden.
Oh yeah. So okay, those were different. Those were very different. Turned out to be very similar accents.
Why do
Gregory
I
was
imagine this
supposed to be
guy's
kind
name
of
was like
Russian.
Gregory Saint Croix or something?
That's crazy.
Gregory was a drunk cleric of Terran.
Oh.
Yeah.
Was he having a hard time of it, bless him?
He was, yes. He couldn't quite figure out why all his friends were dying, and he was terrible.
He is from Moscow, France, I believe.
Let's go France.
There was
Probably.
there was some problematic accent work going on there.
Beautiful.
Was a son of Rasputin, probably.
Yeah, I mean, almost.
Illegitimate one, the bastard.
Yeah, dear me. Sorry, were we meant to be doing something? Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So, I got completely thrown off my
I came here
kilter
to
there by trying to
game.
imagine more French-Russian shenanigans. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
Right. What was the last thing we did? Oh yes. You had a conversation with the warden's wife's spirit, Vesoriana Horkran. There she is. So after pretty much picking your way through the entirety of the ground floor, well, not the entirety actually, most of the ground floor and all of the upper floor of Harrowstone Prison, you came upon the spirit of the warden's wife, who told you certain revelations, not the least of which was about how Professor Lorrimore actually died. But that if we want to stop the horrible darkness that's starting to spread out from Harrowstone Prison, we have to take care of the 5 most evil spirits of criminals in Harrowstone Prison, 2 of which you've already put down for now, but if something isn't done within a couple of days, then they might come back. But if you can defeat all 5 before they return and find the badge of office for the warden and give it to the spirit of his wife, then apparently that will do the job. It will exorcise all the spirits from the prison, and that will be that. So.
And we found a bunch of loot
Yes, you did. So
that Bastien is definitely looking at with disdain at the uncleanly nature of this stuff.
So let's get the ball rolling a little bit by changing the ambience and making the game unpaused. So we have come to the property room, which was where all criminals had their property stored till they were ready to be given it back. But of course no one's been here for a very, very long time because the place is a ruin, so you guys made out like bandits. But the key part of which was discovered by Rell, as she was the one to discover the hidden part of the property room, the little vault that holds the 5 items belonging to each of the 5 murderers, spirits. So, last was done. You guys were moving those 5 individual items to the party's stash. You were told by Vasoriana Hawkran's ghost that to handle them might give you an advantage against the spirits. However, these creatures are extraordinarily evil, and their malign influence might extend up through their implements of murder as well. So if any of you do choose to wield any of their implements, you might need to fight off the influence of the very murderer whose weapon you are holding. But you were also given a possible way down into the dungeon, which was through a hole in the training room. The training room, which is, according to what Vasoriana Hawkran told you, is not far from here, actually. You just need to find your way there. There is a very expedient way of doing that, because according to where it should be on the map, it should be around about this area, since she said that you would go through the foyer, through the double doors on the east, and through the auditorium into the training room. Or you could choose to go up through the infirmary, if you didn't fancy the idea of trying your luck with 2 scary doors again. And for those who are listening and or watching at the moment, when I say scary doors, I don't mean that this party is having particular trouble with doors at the moment, just that these particular doors are haunted, so there we are. I saved your reputation there, guys. So yes, it's up to you which course of action you now want to take, including whether or not you're holding on to any of these items just in your stash, or if you're just leaving them in the party stash until you need them.
Yeah, I think Bastien's like turning his nose up, because we know these are all associated with these undead prisoners.
One thing I will say, Rell.
Yeah?
The moment she opened that door and start. How did she handle these implements initially? Did she leave somebody else to pick these up, or did she hurriedly hand them over to someone to stick in the party stash?
I mean, I don't think she was in like that much of a hurry. But since she waited a bit while everyone else was distracted by the shiny stuff in the other chest.
Yes.
But I definitely think they bear some in like checking out that we didn't have time at the end of the session for.
Okay, groovy. Rell is using detect magic at present as the exploration action, is she not?
Yeah.
Excellent. Anybody else, or is it just Rell that's using detect magic?
According to the sheet, it's just Rell.
Okay.
Ragnar's walking around repeating a spell like he's trying to memorize it for an exam.
Yeah, which in some ways he is.
Yeah.
But Rell, when Rell first starts handing over these implements and having a semi-good look at them, it's almost like a chime goes off for each one. It's like almost like a chime sound would, but it's without the sound, if that makes any sense whatsoever. But also with that funny chime in Rell's head, she also gets a weird... It's like for a moment she steps out of herself, or at least steps out of the situation, and sees a shadowy, echoey version of each individual spirit. Only this time they don't look like spirits, and it only happens when she handles one of the weapons briefly before handing it off to somebody. So the hand axe, unfortunately, looks like one of the first ones that was handled, and Rell gets a sudden glimpse of somebody else holding the hand axe whilst she's holding it. And this guy seems to be sneaking up on somebody with this enormous wide grin on his face, his head mostly bald, his body mostly unclothed except for his lower extremities, and he's there creeping up on somebody sleeping and has this enormous grin ready to rear the axe back. But Rell as quickly has the axe handed off and everything returns to normal. Almost like for a moment there, Rell stepped out of time a little bit. And it happens again when the smith's hammer is given to Rell. This time, she sees a dwarf holding onto the hammer as well, and he's advancing on a room where, again, somebody is sleeping. And he looks about to raise the hammer ready to cave their skull in. The holy symbols, well, you can probably guess what happened with that particular vision. Portly-looking man with a beard that frames his round face is actually sat on the floor going through each of these, and he seems to be trying to pick which one he wants to be today, chuckling to himself as he also pulls up a bag of donations that he was given. There's the tarnished silver flute, which Rell momentarily gains an echo of a guy in a hood with a flute playing it, just walking down the road at night, but with all these flying insects hovering around him, and they seem to be moving towards a house. But then finally, the mouldy spellbook is the last thing that Rell holds on to. The chime goes off once again, and now the book is open somehow in her hand, and there's this guy with a thin frame, semi-respectable clothes, but it looks like they haven't been properly repaired for a long while. And he's there scrawling one last letter onto a page before holding it up, looking very pleased with himself, and then drawing a knife and moving away. And just as suddenly as those little flashes began, as soon as the book is handed back off to somebody to put in the stash, Rell's back in the moment again, with all the others in the property room.
Rell, you look a little pale.
That's a good point. As far as everyone else was concerned, nothing happens. All you saw was that she held onto an implement, paused for like a second maybe, and then handed them off.
If you want these, then that's fine with me. Yeah. You seem, a little thoughtful about.
Right, no, a ghost lady really wasn't wrong. These things are really connected with the five. It feels so weird to hold them.
Do you sense that we are in any danger by holding to those items? Are there any risks involved in that?
I'm no expert in ghosts, but it really makes you see through their eyes, and I would worry about anyone holding them losing themselves, if that makes any sense.
I just don't like the feeling of touching those things.
Seems wrong somehow. I mean, if we can, if we take them to the back to the temple, maybe they can, bless them or something. Is that how it works, Caelee?
The consecration ritual you are talking about, right?
Sure, or just a little with some holy water or something. I don't know. I'm sure I remember something in my studies, but
question. I think that's actually more of a question for Matt at this
Yep.
level, because there is a trait for it, and there is like an interaction with identifying magic and cursed items, but I'm not sure if that's added for flavor, considering this is a conversion, or if it's something that we can actually attempt to do in real
Let's
time.
go with, excuse me, somebody attempt occult.
Ragnar
Probably
can try.
Ragnar's better at that, yeah.
Yeah, because he is somewhat trained in occultism. He's attempting it secretly.
All right. As much as soon as Ragnar says the part out loud about the consecration ritual, it makes him wonder. The encounter with Vasoriana Hawkrun, she told you that things to spirits have meaning, and meaning gives things power.
Yeah.
If following that line, there's the potential that, yes, if you do take those items to be consecrated, you could wipe the evil from them. But then they might lose their connection to the people who held them, or the spirits that they belong to.
That makes sense. Ragnar shares his suspicions with his companions.
Well, I mean, maybe we can check on that next time we're in town. We can, but I think we've got some rooms to look into, right?
I mean, I would suggest that if you do use one, perhaps only hold it when the fight starts against that particular ghost.
Oh, smart.
I think walking around holding on to it's probably not the best thing.
Pretty smart.
Yeah. Maybe those things can attract those ghosts to us, which can be either dangerous or beneficial, depending on the situation.
Well, there's one way to find out, isn't there?
Bait the ghost.
I think out of all the items, I think Roach will hang the axe on his belt, in case we encounter the the lopper.
And I can take the spell book, which is tempting. It contains some useful spells. Although I hate touching it for some reason.
Yeah, I mean, it does make sense if we each carry one of these things in case it does draw things to us.
Now, what I will say is, if you are putting these items in your active equipment or weapons and shields, that tells me that you're actively hanging on to them, or they are very close to you, ready to be drawn at a moment's notice. That, to me, counts as you're holding it, you're wielding it. If you stick it in your backpack, however, in a container, that's a degree of separation from you and the item in question, and so you will not need to take a will save. Unlike Roach, who has got it now in his active weapons list, so I'm going to give Codes here an opportunity to whether or not he does want to keep it there or not.
I feel like my guy wouldn't know much about the occult, so out of ignorance, he's going to keep it where he is.
I need you to give me a will saving throw, please.
Nice.
That's huge.
Nice.
Seeing Roach put the axe on his belt in a sort of semi-ready thing, Bastien will do the same with the smith's hammer, I guess.
Oh no, he's
Okay.
followed a bad example.
Yeah, exactly.
And like none of us are really cued into this. Like we're all worried about it, but Caeelee's just like, well, I guess if they're doing it.
What happens with Roach is that he's goes to put the hand axe in a belt loop, so it's there ready, and he's trying to release his fist from the axe's shaft, and he can't move his fingers. It's stuck around the shaft of the axe. It's not coming loose. What the hell? Strain. Off comes the hand. You know, his hand's free again, and the axe is now just hanging in a loop. That was weird. As for the smith's hammer, where's that sitting on Bastien?
I guess,
Look at that.
Yeah, I guess it's a similar. Like I've attached it or tried to attach it to my belt in the similar way to Roach.
Oh
A little
no.
loop tie.
Yeah.
Will saving throw? I mean,
What?
excuse me.
What are
Sorry.
the
Will saving throw to lose your
Will
pants.
saving
It's a little
throw,
heavy.
please.
No.
It will.
Ooh, okay.
Seeing the confidence and no consequence from any friends.
Yeah.
Caelee decides to take the collection of holy symbols.
Yes.
So,
Look at
right.
us. We're all terrible.
Bastien grabs hold of takes out the hammer, because he's now justifying his actions as you are justifying Bastien's actions, goes to put the belt in a loop. The moment he holds it, the first thought that comes to Bastien is, I could brain the back of... I could brain Roach's head with this from here. At which point it's like, what the hell? That was weird.
Yeah,
Random thought. Anyway, back in the belt loop.
And this is fine. This is good.
Now, Caelee takes the collection of holy symbols.
She kind of separates
me, oh
'cause she
my.
knows there's a ton of them. She separates the one for Pharasma and just kind of ties it on the outside of one of her pockets on her backpack, and the rest just kind of get tossed with the stuff in her backpack, not carrying, and being like, oh, well, they said they're cursed, but the friends seem to be having a good time, and I'm not picking up any problems, so let's do it.
You do gain... Caelee does now gain a +2 status bonus to all saving throws and against AC. Any effects, weird effects that happen within Harrowstone.
Ooh. See,
Nice.
no consequences.
No
all upside.
consequences.
However, when you try and cast a divine spell, you're going to need to make a flat check to successfully do so.
No consequences at all.
And
Yep.
you have -1 circumstance penalty on saves versus magical effects.
None at all.
None at all.
It's a +2 status on effects, just negative effects in Harrowstone.
So you have,
-1
a
on,
bigger defense against stuff that happens in Harrowstone.
right, and then flat
against you.
check for casting divine.
Yeah.
Does that also include my focus spell?
Yes.
I assume so. Yeah, it comes from a domain.
Now, whether the two remaining folk want to follow suit, I leave entirely up to Ragnar and Rell.
I mean,
Ah.
you don't wanna be digging around through the backpack when the ghosts show up, you know?
Exactly. Yes, Rell. Yes.
The tarnished silver flute. Okay.
Yeah, you can try playing it.
Well, somehow Rell knows, just from holding on to it, that if she does play this flute, then skeletons and bloodseekers can become stunned whilst they're within 10 feet of you. However, you will also have to do a will save against being able to stop giving this performance.
I'm too
And if
good.
you
I gotta keep going.
and if you can't stop, you will keep doing it until you bleed,
That's kind of
and then keep going. So, yeah, have fun.
Look at those lips.
I'm sorry, I know I had you repeat it like twice, but what was the -1 on holy symbols?
The holy symbols. Dooby. Whilst carrying the chains, -1 circumstance penalty to saves against magical effects. But a status
Thank you.
bonus to saving throws and to AC against stuff in Harrowstone.
Yeah, just like keeping track of the status, circumstance, and item bonuses. I'm like, wait a minute, which one applies to this and which one stacks?
I know! Just do your best
This
with
is
what
why
you
I
got.
need automation. I'm incapable.
Yeah.
Sadly, I haven't figured out all of the item, pardon me, automation.
No,
That is
we do this
possible,
stuff on
because
paper all
there's
the
a
time
lot.
anyways. Gotta learn
Oh
how to be
boy.
manual again.
Yeah. That mathematics in your head.
Oh, screw that. That's why I use the VTT.
Yeah.
Computers are for numbers. Math is for other things.
Usually not numbers.
Anyways,
Most
looks
things
like
to do,
Ragnar's
but not numbers.
back in
Forge. Would you like to take the plunge on the last one, Ragnar?
Ragnar hates the book, but he follows suit, and he's
Yes.
attaching the damn thing to his belt. I hope it's small.
It's a spell book, so it's not small, but it's not huge either.
Yeah, it's not
and...
huge. Like
Hmm.
Britannica Encyclopedia or something.
Okay.
Not huge.
I will save.
Not yet. So we'll see what happens. Nothing weird yet. But we'll see what happens later. Nevertheless, you now have the 5 cursed items. Oh no, I say cursed items. The 5 items are belonging to the 5 spirits. Each of you has 1, so do as you will.
Okay.
We are sharing the burden of the definitely not problematic items that we're having a great time with.
These are totally fine. I don't know what anybody is worried about.
They're here to
Yeah,
stay.
let's keep an eye on each other. Those things can
Battle buddies.
betray us. I think. There's a danger of that.
Where was it that old Vesey told us to go?
Old
Old
Vesey.
Vesey.
It's probably just as well she's already dead and isn't too concerned about her looks right now.
Think she can hear that? Oh. Couldn't mean anything by it.
I don't know. Did you see her token? I mean, for being dead, this game's looking pretty good.
ABL.
I mean, I don't know. I feel a bit weird about it because it's a ghost and therefore should have made its way to the to the other side and I should be smiting it. I feel, but I don't know. It seems like maybe we can help her.
Well, the objective is to do just that, just in a more efficient way.
Right.
We do want to get rid of all of the ghosts. She just gave us an option that made sense to get rid of all of the ghosts with less effort.
Sure.
Yes.
I'm just I guess I'd never really considered that. Like maybe some undead would be okay. Feels weird to say that.
Are you turning into the dark side? Do we have to have a talk?
What? That's what I mean. Like, does this make me a bad person? Is Pharasma gonna be mad at me for not immediately smiting a ghost?
Why did I
Pharasma
immediately...
judges light and death as a neutral perspective, and in our teachings, neither she aligns with herself, neither the holy or the unholy. To her, it is a matter of what is correct and what should and shouldn't be.
Yes, and the lady is wise and patient, and she knows when the time is right. You have to act when the time is right to be efficient.
And through
Okay,
you,
that's the
her
way.
hand will fall.
Oh yeah.
Okay. It's a lot different from when you're kind of studying these things to how it plays out actually in the real world. I guess is not that I'm new to all this. I'm very experienced. It's all. So I've killed so many undead things. Let's go.
Extremely proficient as Ragnar's sitting there completely confident, young as hell, like, I don't know about this guy.
I like how it sounded like he almost conspiratorially went up to Caelee and went, she's not going to be mad, is she? I'm not going to get a telling off of mine.
You get punished for these things.
You do?
Is Pharasma going to be cross?
It's kind of hard to upset her.
Yeah.
Just, I don't want to end up back in the cell or anything. Anyway, enough of that. Which way were we going?
Back in the cell.
You think he's traumatized, Ragnar?
It's okay. He's doing
We're all a
very
little
well.
traumatized.
All right. So, the door to the way out and the double door to the east are currently still intact and currently still have faces, tormented faces, wailing and woeing upon their surfaces. So, what would you like to do?
You guys think we should check out the doubles to the north, or should we check out these to the east? Wait, are these? Oh yeah, we saw it through the gate. I wasn't sure how we saw the rest of that room that was adjacent to the corridor we just passed through. I forgot it's like a metal bar.
Yeah,
between
so the
there.
guards would sit this side of it, and then
Yeah, it's a weird fetish.
inmates. Yeah.
Are the front doors closed? The central gate.
The front,
Yeah,
the
it's got the-
two front doors, yes, they're closed. They're locked.
Closed.
They have faces.
Creepy faces on it.
I think we should at least make sure that we can exit the building in case of emergency or something.
Okay.
That leads to the balcony that's not...
No,
Yeah,
that's
the
above you. That's
Oh,
the
that's the
level
right,
over.
you're
This
right,
is the
right.
entranceway, but that unstable balcony is above that exitway, yes. So as long as something heavy doesn't walk out onto the balcony one floor above you, the moment you open the doors and step out, you should be fine. I mean, what are the chances?
As Ragnar approaches that door, just because we have experience with him, I do cast guidance on him just in case.
He has guidance immunity.
Oh, right. That's right.
But it's 1 hour.
Yeah.
Hasn't passed yet. Okay.
That happened before we talked to the ghost lady. I don't know if it's been an hour since before then.
Not quite yet, no.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway, if you're not against the idea, I should try to open those doors
Yeah.
in case
yeah.
we need them.
Will saving
plan.
throw, please.
Good
Okay.
plan.
Here we go. Damn.
Okay.
Not too
Now the athletics check, please, to force the doors open.
Okay. Which is better than the will save. Hopefully.
Unfortunately,
Damn!
not quite. Okay. all right. What happens is Ragnar squares his shoulders and gets ready to shoulder charge the door. The moment he does, though, one of the wailing faces, Cat, comes face to face with him, and for a moment there's a connection. Ragnar can't help but look in this spectre's eyes, and for a moment there is an actual link between them, and Ragnar feels this sudden desperation to get out, knowing that if he doesn't, he is going to be burned alive. And unfortunately, that stumbles his attempt at trying to batter open the door, and all he does is just slip and thump into the door. So everyone else sees Ragnar suddenly go pale, and his bottom foot slides a little bit so that he loses his footing and doesn't quite shoulder barge the door as much as he wanted to. And unfortunately, you gain the doomed condition because you feel like you're expecting to die anytime soon. The flames are somewhere around the corner, maybe, or you're going to choke to death on smoke. You don't know how, you don't know why, but it's going to be at some point you're going to be doomed.
Are you okay? That was a nasty fumble you took there, Ragnar. Old chap,
Yeah, the sample is not the issue. This thing is cursed, and you cannot just go through it. And I couldn't lift that curse off the door. Ragnar stumbles to his feet and walks unsteadily away, like 5 or 6 feet.
I think it might just be an issue. You seem to kick right where the hinges are, old chap. I think it's better if you aim closer to where the handle is. And
I
Bastien's
couldn't see it for the life of me. I just got mentally shocked when I approached the door, so I kicked without seeing what I'm kicking. Sorry.
I totally understand. No. These things are scary, but I think I remember being taken aback by them before, but I think I'm okay now. Can I attempt to
Will
my
saving
way
throw.
through? Yeah.
Yes, perhaps your will be stronger than mine
Nope.
this time.
I mean, slightly. But not
Athletics
much.
check as well, please.
You jinxed us by saying that we had no problem with doors.
You really did. However, this time you do shoulder barge the door open. So, shh.
See? All fine.
You unfortunately
that's-
also gain the uncanny sense that you are going to die by burning or smoke inhalation. Rell, that chime went off again. It seems since handling these so very, very heavily spirit influenced, what did I call them before?
First
Implements. It seems to have triggered something in your in your time shift ability as you get another dong, as if a clock has just rung. And for a moment, Rell sees a load of people, both convicts and guards, banging futilely up against a door saying, "Let us out! God damn it, let us out!" But they're somewhere underground. And then the sensation is gone in the same instant that Bastien manages to actually smash the doors open.
Oof, and Rell just kind of tries to shake it off. All right, we got our exit assured.
Oh yeah, but the price was paid. This damn house is cursed. Like hell, it is.
Yeah, right, just gonna attempt to open these ones with his crowbar.
Okay.
Could I just say I'm sorry to the doors before he forces them open?
Absolutely, you can say you're sorry to the doors.
Well, that's the resilience of champions to you. Thank you, sir. Ragnar bows to his companion.
Also,
Yeah,
give me just a sec.
no problem. It's fine.
Always wasn't as tough as true champions.
Rell, can I get you to give me occultism, please? Specifically Rell this time.
Is that the blind one?
No. I just want to see how well you do. Oh.
Well,
Rell.
not bad.
Alright. In wanting to reach out and comfort the door, as you calm down the spirits in the door, there's now that ringing dong kind of sound of a grandfather clock bell chiming dong, and for a moment everything fuzzes out again, and you've got guards and inmates alike banging on the door, at which case Rell just very carefully says something, which I leave you to decide what Rell says when you've only got a couple of words worth before you zip back in time again. But what would Rell say?
We'll get you out.
At which point these guys turn around and realise you're there all of a sudden. She's letting us out! At which point they all leap. The guards, hopefully, the inmates a little more aggressively, but then bong, you're back to the present again. But Roach, when he interacts with the doors seem to... the spirits in the doors become quiescent a lot easier, and Roach manages to avoid being overcome by the spirit's sadness to defeat. And the athletics check doesn't hurt either. Kaboom!
Oh, that was weird. Seems like they've given up.
Now, Rell, before you go in here, and I'm going to say for Caelee too, because of who you are, when those doors open, a very cold ground level wind comes out. You two feel it specifically. It just feels like someone's let in a draft, you know. A kind of uncomfortable cold on your legs, on your feet.
Do I notice a reaction from Rell at all?
That's up to Emilia.
Maybe looking around, but I think I just assume it's that hole that goes to the other floor. Now that we've opened the door and we're approaching it.
Well, you are currently inside of, well, just outside the door to the auditorium.
Yeah, we did open the front door as well, though, so I don't know, there's like a halfway reasonable suspicion that it's just a draft from outside.
I'm
Nothing
gonna
to
ask
worry
Roach
about.
to give me perception.
All fine. Everything's fine. We're all fine here.
Perception from Rell as well, please. Oof, okay. And from Ragnar. Oh, hello. And not bad from Ragnar either, but specifically critical success from Rell. Okay. Roach, what's a bit of weather? Cold? Pah, you don't care. You're far too tough to notice a sudden drop in temperature or even comment on it. To Ragnar and Rell, however, the temperature drops does seem rather sudden, and I'm going to say with that critical success, Rell does spot wispy, ghostly shapes in the corner of her vision, but whenever she tries to look in that direction, they're not there anymore.
Oh, she was entirely convinced it was a draft like Caelee, and it's taking a long time to click. I think we're heading for another haunt.
And as Roach steps by there, you see his breath fog out. And Ragnar, Caelee, Rell, you see these shadowy, half-glimpsed shapes. They're now starting to crowd around Roach. And I'm going to need Roach to give me a fortitude save. Because the temperature is dropping rapidly right where Roach is standing. So that's cool. That is a success, but it's a basic save, so you take half of this, which is not much at all, as cold, half cold damage. So there are now like little spiderwebby sheen of ice starting to creep across Roach's armor. And you can see his flesh is going pale from the cold, and he's starting to shiver. But there are other shapes moving around now. They're starting to move a lot faster, somewhat agitated by your presence here.
Ragnar raises his sword as he shouts in warning for everyone to prepare for battle.
What? What?
I will allow Caelee and whoever else wants to give me a religion check, please. Oh, Bastien, you would just run in, wouldn't you, as well? Okay.
Yeah, of course. There's fighting to be done.
Whilst he's busy checking his notes, he runs quite close in. And you have to take a fortitude saving throw as well, please. Go on. You also only take 4 cold damage from the sudden drop in temperature near you. So the other 3 can see that there are ghostly apparitions. Ooh, all 3 of you have done really well. Okay, yeah, cool. This is a haunt. This is a cold spot, in the most literal sense of the word, where spirits and spirit activity intensifies in an area. It's often felt as a sudden drop in temperature. And the sheer amount of activity that's going on means that this sudden drop in temperature from those who are very, very close to the epicenter of what is going on are suffering damage from the cold. Now, what you do know is you can try and do some ritual prayers to try and banish the cold spot, or You can also use using religion, pardon me, or you can use occultism, if you are trained in it, to try and foil the arrival of outside forces by giving specific incantations that you can remember. So whoever wants to give it a go in any of those cases, or assist those who are doing such, can feel free to.
Is this like the scene in The Mummy where Benny is like filtering through all his holy symbols to try and find something that works?
See, that's why I pictured.
Canonical.
That's why I pictured like Father Charlatan as when we did
Yeah.
the whole scenario.
Yeah.
Just sing a fez.
Also, showing my age here again. Conan the Barbarian, who's seen it?
Everyone
That's a
and their
classic.
mother.
Exactly.
Conan the Destroyer also.
Not so much a classic, but still a Conan film.
Red Sonja.
Right. The scene from Conan the Barbarian where they are trying to bring him back to life, essentially, by praying to the spirits. And the spirits all start crowding in and trying to take him. That's the kind of thing that Caelee, Rell, and Ragnar are seeing crowding around both Roach and Bastien at the moment.
Okay.
Almost an imperceptible effect that we can't typically engage with.
Mm.
But being a prepared party of very faithful people, we are doing things to get rid of this.
Yeah. Time to
And
make
Caelee
the
will just immediately start praying.
So, yeah, you can either use your trained religion or your trained occultism if you wish to. Start your
That
praying.
was horrible.
Okay. So the
I
fact that
stay
it's
praying.
cold maybe makes you stutter over your words a little bit.
Yeah, maybe I didn't wear enough clothes.
Ragnar
Roach.
is... Ooh.
I'm happy.
Ragnar, yes, is using his willpower to try to just will those things away from his friends.
Cool. Roach, knowing nothing about religion, just starts saying something else that he thinks he heard somewhere that turns out to actually be a nursery rhyme about not trusting
just repeating
strangers.
me.
But there we are.
Yeah, mumbling what I think I hear, but I was completely wrong.
So,
Yeah.
yes, Ragnar remembers reading somewhere about using the power of your own will to excise demons and the like, and just uses tries to use the name of Ragathiel to maybe try and frighten these spirits away. But whatever Ragnar's doing, it's not quite having the same effect as the actual banishment ritual words that are now spilling out of Rell's mouth, as she seems to have remembered something extraordinarily pertinent in her own occultism training. And I don't know, has Rell got a little notebook, an actual book that she's remembered she's got on her person? was it
At
something
this
she
point,
witnessed?
maybe at this point, maybe something we picked up in our like research in town.
Ah, okay. Cool. Just happened to come across a banishing ritual for cold spots. Okay. Foiling the arrival of outside forces. So, Caelee does give a good old attempt to thumb through her miniature holy book of Pharasman prayers. Unfortunately, doesn't get there fast enough, and just gives a basic one, which does seem to do a tiny bit of something, but not enough to banish anything. Again, Ragnar almost got there, but wasn't quite managing to find the right set of incantation. But and the less said about Roach, the better. But Rell hits on the correct incantations to utter, and therefore does manage to foil the rise of those spirits to the point where they just dissipate slowly, and the temperature stays a little cool, but doesn't become to the point where it damages everybody.
This is not. I know. I'm pretty sure Phrasma's probably a little unhappy. I haven't kept my arms in good repair. Just bear with me for a second. If you don't mind. And Bastien's going to start like rummaging through his backpack to pick out like a small toolkit and start working on his slightly dented shield to repair it.
Okay. So
I
that's
have
essentially...
quick repair.
Yep, quick repair, which lowers it down to how much?
1 minute.
1 old minute. Okay.
Just gonna ping away, hoping to improve this.
Ooh.
Oh God!
By 1. By 1.
Too
Try
cold.
harder.
I can't grip. Grip
Yes.
properly.
Good point. Too cold.
Yes, and Ragnar approaches Rell respectfully and tries to understand what she has done.
Essentially, Ragnar missed the incantation by a page.
Yeah, and he looks impressed. Rell, you surprise me once again. Your knowledge is deep. Perhaps that's Pharasma who's helping you every time.
Oh, thank you. She's just looking embarrassed because she doesn't know what she's doing half the time.
Maybe it's your intuition. Ragnar
Maybe.
scratches his helmet. Anyway,
Shink,
thank
shink,
you.
shink.
He bows slightly but respectfully.
I love that.
Oh,
Scratches his helmet. Go on, Emilia.
Oh no, I mean, I guess since she's getting bowed at, she'll just like return it as a reflex.
How elaborate? How elaborate is this return bow? Is it a hastily done nod? Is it a swirly hand gesture? Is it a combination?
I think she'd just like match whatever energy Ragnar's putting out with it.
Ragnar, how
And
aggressively is he saluting Rell?
No, not aggressively, but he is genuinely impressed. His companions surprise him every time. Most of the time, pleasantly. Yeah.
Yeah, Bastien.
Yeah.
No, I'm not picking on you for any reason other than the
Yeah,
obvious.
Bastien was great while kicking those doors open.
All right. You seem to have dispelled the cold spot for now. What would you like to do?
Maybe conduct a quick search of the room
Sure.
in case we might find some useful things like we did previously.
If you're spending longer than a minute to do that, I'll have another go at trying to repair my shield.
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
I will
Sure,
roll
no
to help
problem.
you. Hold.
Oh,
This is for aid.
That is a
Oh,
good
there's probably a
roll
macro
for
for
a...
that,
So
and
that
I
is a
just,
+1 circumstance bonus. Very good.
I just trained as well. I'm pretty sure you have to be trained for it, but
Yep,
I'm
yeah.
trained for crafting.
And you're good. You're good.
And I have a repair kit, so I'm lending you my hammer because yours looks a little cool.
yeah, a little frostbite around the edges.
Yeah.
Hey!
Hey! Success right on the money. So
age.
last time it was just a miss. Now it's just about managing. Something is being a
See,
little busy.
good as new.
What was that perception check for?
I was just searching for maybe hidden
Okay,
drawers
okay.
or some other
Yeah,
things.
this place is pretty much what you find it. A load of bench pews and very little else. Except for Rell, once again, where that clock chime goes off. Dong. Where you essentially just get a brief look at this room as it was when it was populated, and you have a load of inmates, some of whom look like they've been freshly put inside of new inmate overalls, and with fresh brands, prison brands on them, currently getting lectured to by an officer behind the desk on the other side of the bars. Some of them sneer in contempt, others are crying because they shouldn't be here. And then, bong, this sensation goes away just as quickly.
Ah,
To everyone else, nothing happened. Rell stepped
And
forwards,
for
had a
everyone
look.
else,
That was it.
there's MasterCard.
and Ragnar stares very intently and with a slight hint of fear at those doors to the east.
Thankfully, you notice that the doors do not seem to grow faces, and neither do they appear to be locked or trapped.
Ragnar doesn't believe it. It's so simple. Maybe it's a trap. Another trap of this cursed house. But I must, defeat my fear. Please allow me to kick them open once again, so I can prove to myself that I can feel better and I'm not afraid.
Remember, not at the hinges.
Yeah. This time I hopefully won't miss.
I won't need you to make a roll. The door is not locked. It is not trapped, and so you can just open it. If you want to kick it for good measure, that's fine. It just swings open.
Okay, Ragnar breathes in, breathes out, and looks outside.
Right. So this part is now more open to the outside. Give me a moment. I just need to reset this.
Oh, is that the water flooding from outside?
Because, yes, you have now got the sight of the water and the water-damaged wall, potentially. Yes, you can all see that pretty well. So, the room you now find yourselves in. The northeast wall of this room has partially fallen, revealing the dark, murky waters of the pond outside. Mouldering training dummies and other similar equipment hint that this room may have once been a training room for the guards, as Vasoriana told you. In a northern eastern part, the central part of the room, the floor around a dark, jagged hole is surrounded by black scorch marks.
What?
Scorch marks. How
From the
unusual.
fire.
Does it look like maybe that's where it originated? Down?
As Rell gets closer, surprise, surprise, dong. Rell gets a sudden, almost like very quick time lapse of the water receding, the wall coming back and repairing itself, and then people crowding in, but not before. Pardon me. The people. Let me roll that back. Water recedes. Wall repairs itself. Shooting flames gout up from the hole and start to reach up to the ceiling, whereupon eventually the flames do then go back down, and then suddenly there's a load of men in guard uniforms looking down, maybe firing crossbows down into the hole as well. And then bong, just as quickly, you're back in the present again, as everything rolls forward again at high speed until you get back to the present.
Gods, I'm starting to feel woozy in this place.
Yeah, it's getting a bit motion sick.
Are you okay? Sorry, I was busy looking in my backpack because I Bastien opens his pulls out of his backpack some rope. Got some rope if we want to go down the hole. Right.
Anybody who wants to give the hole a look and an estimate for how far down it goes can certainly give me a perception.
Oh yeah.
Who doesn't like to inspect a hole?
Also, we have a climbing kit. Maybe a couple of them.
Ha. Some of you do have light sources on as well, which does help. So, The two with the best are Ragnar and Caelee. Yeah. Ragnar and Caelee from two opposite sides of the hole. You do catch a shimmer that seems to be water reflecting your light sources down below. Considering the distance, you reckon the distance is about 20 feet? 20 foot, a good 20-foot drop.
not too much.
But
Just
I
for
will
clarity,
say,
I'll send a light down there. Like I'll detach it from myself and send it down there. It can move
Okay.
60 feet with its actions, up to 120 feet as far as it goes. So whatever we can see in there.
yeah, cool. So sending it down is no problem. So yeah, Caelee detaches her light, sends it down, and it starts to illuminate the blackened sides of this shaft. There were a couple of fire-blasted timbers there, which looks like there was a frame that mounted the entire length of the hole itself at some point, but obviously parts of it were more fire-scorched than the others and fell away. And till finally the light source gets down to the bottom, and there's definitely a large amount, well, not a large amount, but there is a gathering of water at the very, very bottom. Now, your light colour is mostly white, yes? So you can see plainly for your light source.
Yeah, I can change the color too. Not that I would inherently
for
do
a
so,
moment,
but yes.
For a moment, Caelee thinks that she has changed the colour, because the colour of the light source is changing. Except it's not, which is weird, because you can swear, and Ragnar too, now that he's looking, you can both swear that the colour of Caelee's light is getting very orange, very flickery. Which is weird, because it also looks like it's still the same bright, glowing orb of white light. But now the orange flickering light is growing more and more intense. And that's when, with a flash of fire, a pair of burning skulls erupt out of the hole, screaming as they come.
Ah, who could have predicted?
Flaming skulls.
Flaming skulls. So I am going to ask you all to roll initiative.
I thought it was going to be reflex saves to avoid losing eyebrows.
Ah, dang it! I missed my chance. Wait, where was that hero point you gave me earlier?
Yes.
Let me roll the time back.
Hey, that's Rell's trick.
Yes, it is. Far be it for me to take the lady's thunder. Okay. The rage is still working. Good, good. There has been an update, so I'm glad that's still operating. Well, it makes sense. Caelee and Ragnar were both the two who saw the light change, and therefore were a bit more prepared to see something coming up the shaft at great speed. So, Caelee, you get top billing.
Caelee will reactively raise her shield, because scary flame heads, and then tiny token, I'm targeting it, and we're going to recall knowledge on something we've already seen before, but just in case.
Ah, yes. Yes, indeed. These do very much appear to be the same kind of thing you faced in the town hall. The flaming skulls, then. And if you remember, they were they had certain characteristics, mainly that they spat fire, and when you destroy them, they explode.
Right. Caelee will relay this and then move away because she's scared.
Yeah. Ragnar is
not
also
so much as scared as like I don't want to be spitfire on.
Yeah.
Ragnar almost glad to finally face a familiar enemy after those doors, at least. So he's welcoming a fight with simple undead. He's just trying to spell strike the thing in front of him.
All right.
Which is also a familiar thing he does every time.
Stick with what you know.
Yes.
Makes sense.
Here I go.
Ooh, that's a low roll, I'm afraid, which means that is a miss. It was a close miss, though, even with that low roll, so that speaks to...
Yeah, but anyway, Ragnar uses remainings of his energy to enter his stance. The Magus Arcane Cascade. And that's it for him.
Okay. Zoom. Bastien.
Yeah, so I taken out rope. So I'm going to drop the rope at my feet, and then grab my hammer, which...
Drop the rope at your feet, you say?
Yeah. I mean, kind of back in my rucksack again. Oh.
Don't drop the soap. I mean, rope, soap.
No, you're fine. You drop it at your feet.
On a rope.
For a moment there, a bit of it goes over the edge, but not enough of it so that the weight carries it over, so that's fine.
Okay, I'm just going to sheathe this first because I hadn't sheathed it, and then I'm going to draw my hammer as I do and take a swing at this flaming skull.
Alright. Woof. It being very small and you do not want to hit Ragnar.
Well, I mean, no,
Ragnar's
obviously, yeah,
good.
no. So that is draw.
If it's Bastien, it's good.
Yeah, and then I will hastily raise my shield as my final action to it. Ugh.
Very good. Well,
That's
you
it.
know, very well, I should
Yeah,
say.
yeah.
The good comes later.
I didn't drop the rope down the pit, which is the plus.
Roach, you have reach, therefore you can get the bugger from there.
Yeah. Gonna try to attack it.
That is a hit. Once again, it seems you're taking everybody's high rolls. So don't blame me this time, is all I'm saying. Right then, that is a big ol' hit. And... It is now cracked in numerous places, which are now spitting fiery sparks.
Do I remember how far they explode when they die? From when
I'm
we were
going
in
to
the
say
church?
yes.
Full tunnel.
It is everyone that is adjacent.
Okay.
So you're fine.
Yes. So
I would hope that we would have picked that up when I was running away and relaying the information.
Oh yeah.
But I was relying, like, meta outside of character, I was relying on literally looking at my notes and thinking, oh yeah, everybody knows this.
If I were to move to here, could I use an action to pull Ragnar back a square?
1, 2. Yeah, as long as Ragnar wants to go.
Yeah, Ragnar trusts his companion.
Yeah, so therefore there's no need to roll to reposition. You know, he just doesn't put up a fight and allows you to reposition him 5 feet backwards.
Is it just an action to reposition?
Yeah. It's still
Nice.
technically an action, but because he's not resisting, there's no point rolling, so... Right,
Yeah, just in case someone kills
Flaming
it.
Skull. Well, what with Caelee having run away, unfortunately that leaves Rell, the victim here.
No!
So Flaming
Rell.
Skull is going to try a headbutt. Skullbutt? Answers on
the
the postcard how that goes. Or answers in chat how that goes, actually. That is a butt and a hit. Ooh, just about.
Repent!
Glimpse of redemption.
Repent, you pesky skull!
Which means that, yeah, Emilia, you can control click effect champion's resistance to get it on you. There we are. Baba. Which means that this incoming damage will be a lot less as a result. Very good. 7. You take 2.
Yes.
Awesome sauce. Right, the skull then moves. And
Come back
it's
here!
going to take a pot shot at Caelee with a fire spit. Which misses.
Steve, whenever anyone says
Oh,
bring
missed
it on,
because
I
of
can...
that shield raise, though. Let me tell you.
Yes!
Yeah.
Nice!
He's off.
Clang.
I'm picturing Caelee as a llama at this point, though. saying "Bring it on," like Emperor's New Groove.
Oh, right. A specific llama from a specific
Yes.
show, rather than just a llama in general. Thank you for completing that sentence. I picture Caelee as a llama, at which point I was about to say, steady on. Nope. Okay, Rell, you're up.
Alright. All this time stuff has been making me a little sick, so I'm going to just impart some of that
Aha.
onto it.
Groovy. Will saving throw. Ooh. Not its strong point. In fact, it critically fails. Which means the condition's value is 3, and the condition lasts for 2 rounds. And it is clumsy. Where's clumsy? Where's clumsy? Dude!
Clumsy 3 for 2 rounds.
Yeah.
Holy, that's strong for an action.
Yeah. That's
So-
amazing.
Emilia, describe to me how how Rell takes her time distortion and hurls it at this, inflicts it on this creature.
It's the usual, like, it seems to kind of glitch out for a moment.
And you just have this comical after effect of this floating skull going as it tries to reorientate itself on where it, or rather when it is. Very good. Well, that was one action.
And then 2 action Vitality Lash.
Ooh. Oh, hit it while it's, quote, down. I like it. In which case, I gotta do a save. Ooh, again. Not its strong point. It was almost a 20, but it's not. It's a failure. Roll damage. Vitality. Now let's see if it does its thing, or if it does the usual shenanigans. No, it takes extra damage on top of the Vitality Lash that it took.
Nice.
Boomsh! As Rell feeds it back some life force. And Flaming Skull. Right, let me think. Hum. This one has got cracks in it, is spitting and flaming. It's gonna at least try and headbutt Bastien while it's close. But doesn't manage it. The parts that, oh yeah, again. So much armor. Clang! Just sparks off a pauldron or some such. This one's gonna back off as well. And it's gonna take a pot shot at Roach from afar. But misses. Critically misses, even. Critically misses. Oh, damn. You critically hit your nearest ally.
Oh,
Maybe chain reaction.
We love this.
This'll be interesting.
love that.
Well, I rolled
Holy.
ridiculously high, but... What happens to the other
Probably
guys?
immune to fire damage. Yeah.
It takes no damage because it's immune to fire, so yes, the thing, in its haste to get away, spits, stumbles across its partner, bumps into it, spits at the partner, and of course, fire on a fiery skull. Nothing happens. Which passes its turn on. Caelee, you're up.
Alright, well I'm glad that it's moved away. So we've got no danger of explosion. But seeing the vulnerability and the clumsiness of this second flaming skull, we're gonna Divine Land.
Dude. Okay.
No.
Oh, what's my flat check?
Oh, yes.
I mean, I
Well,
wouldn't have
but
mattered, I
advantage
would have
is-
missed, but
But
Just out of curiosity.
the flat check. It is a 4 and up, please. No, so you cast it
I cast it out of the way.
There's some
and then
resistance,
failed
but not
it.
enough.
And feels a little inadequate and just raises her shield again.
Okay. Ragnar.
Ragnar somehow doesn't see one of the skulls because of the shadow, which is impeding his vision. Is it okay, or is it a glitch?
It's not a glitch. There is a small wall right by there.
Okay. But the Ragnar is running up to closer to the thing so that he can see it. And he remembers that Ragathiel is also, his mother was fire elemental queen, basically. So he's not so much afraid of fire.
The Ayuvara, yes.
Yes, so he is trying to smash the thing with his blade.
Fire on Ayuvara. Interesting. In any case, hit it! Oof, that was another miss, I am afraid.
Well, Ragnar is not very... Oh yeah, it is. Even for the clumsy one. Oh yeah, this one is not clumsy, actually. Okay, then Ragnar is trying another swing, which goes wildly, but
no,
also misses. Oh, it's hits.
No, you hit.
Oh, that's a hit.
That one was a hit. This one, the first one was a feint. The second one was the real
hit.
Roll damage. Ragnar wanted the skull to move one way to set it up for another killing swipe, which was what happened. Ba-boom! Which means kaboom! Fiery explosion! Which means that Bastien... Not Bastien. Why do I assume it's always Bastien? No.
Armor saves Ragnar.
Armor does save. It is a basic reflex save, therefore you only take half of that, so you only take one.
Yeah. Half of one is still one. Oh, it's no damage.
None. Okay, never mind then. Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Pop goes the skull. Right, now it's Bastien's turn. My mistake.
Oh. Time to get into this shindig. So I will come herring round here to protect Caelee a little bit, I guess. And take a big old swing at this with my hammer.
That is a hit.
Hey.
Roll damage. Alright, that is not bad at all. Crack. Ooh, close.
And that's 3, because I had to use 2 moves to get there. So
right.
That is it.
No, you did 25. Oh wait, have you been slowed down because of...
Because of armor. Yeah.
Armor. Clank,
the only
clank,
other thing,
clank.
Yeah. Unless it's a any part of a construct, in which case does the raising go off?
It's not part of a construct, therefore the raising does not go off, I'm afraid.
Curses.
Roach!
No.
Finish him. Finish it. Them.
No, forward.
A long thrust with the Ratzer is a hit. And...
Wait, no, I regret my request.
Too late. Crunch. Fire explosion. So reflex saving throw, please.
All plate gives some bonuses to dex saves.
Yeah, plus 3 bonus.
Ah, nice. He needs it.
15 against a 16 means I'm afraid you take full.
Oh, well.
Unless there were bonuses there that weren't actually in the save.
Still 1.
Oh, 1
Oh,
damage.
well, you take 1.
Oh!
Pop! You get your eyebrows singed.
Ragathiel's mercy on the party this time.
It burns! It burns!
Okay. And so just as quickly as they arrived, the flaming skulls are vanquished.
Yes.
I'm going to pat myself down quickly. Feel like I'm on fire a little bit. Oh, soothing.
Oh yes, maybe we should take a short rest.
Lay on hands.
Matt, with the way the wall's been destroyed, is it plausible to think that they purposely smashed it to flood the underground, basement up?
From what you remember being told, the shaft was a emergency lift shaft kind of thing, and they did actually raise it so that folks down there couldn't get out. But then when the convicts started scaling the frame, somebody panicked and shot flaming arrows down after they'd poured oil down there, and fire. The water, however, is just a side effect of the fact that Harrowstone sits in a bit of a bowl in the valley, and it's just water's been pooling there for 50
just
years.
like erosion plus,
Erosion. So, with that momentary danger now past, what would you like to do?
Since I'm already standing here, I think I'll look towards Bastien for approval as I grab the rope and try to find a strong structure to tie around. Perhaps the wall I'm next to.
That's probably a good idea, actually.
Yeah, loop it round. Away from the water that seems horrible. Yeah, if we loop it round and then down, we can hopefully head down there.
I think as people go down, I think Roach will at first stay above to give more support to the rope, holding onto it to lower people into it.
Are we going to check out those doors before we head down, or are we? I'm happy to go first down in the pit, but is there anything in there behind those doors?
It probably is the what's it called, the furnace room, maybe, or maybe the infirmary. I can't remember which one came first.
Well, people can feel free to put the scout bonus back on themselves, as Caelee is scouting once again. Nice.
Caelee would like to check the rest of the doors before jumping in a hole as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, and preferably not even jumping into the hole at all. Maybe there is another way. Yeah, because jumping into
the
holes
is a bad idea.
is like a last resort thing for us to do, because there's no simple way back, and that's dangerous.
Well, we've got a rope down there now, so we can climb down rather than jump down.
Ropes can be easily cut off.
Burned by flaming skulls.
Yes, and burned and cut off. And actually, none of us can climb this rope quickly enough to save ourselves, just in case.
I think it'll be fine. Also, I've decided we should call this John.
John Hole?
Well, I'm thinking it's more of a shaft.
John Shaft. Yeah, I saw him.
Damn right.
Oh, God. You know that time I gave Oz a hero point for a really good joke?
Yep.
I'm going to take yours away for that one.
That seems
yes,
fair.
exactly. That's the punishment you should take.
No, I'm not going to take a hero point away. I should, though.
Yeah, I definitely deserve it.
That was bloody awful.
That's the final warning for you.
I'm laughing because it was so freaking awful.
There'll be some people who don't get that reference, though.
Yeah, indeed, and I, oh, jeez, I pity them. Ragnar, yeah, just stepping by there for an instant. You come to a sudden potential realization.
Yes.
You can see where the door leads. You just gotta step around the ruin of the wall, and there you go.
Leads to.
So, what do you see? A huge stone furnace dominates this room, large enough for a child to climb inside. An ancient fire has burned away the east wall of this room, providing a panoramic, if eerie, view of the lake beyond. The same lake has gradually expanded into the room, flooding its eastern half.
Can I open the door?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I can. This door is a simple door. I hope. I developed a phobia of sorts, I think.
No one could possibly
A
blame
door-related phobia.
Yeah. Actually, there is one.
Go on. Yeah, I'm sure there is. You know, some people have phobias to baked beans or feathers, so, you know, the mind is a strange thing. So yes, you all see this area, this blackened, blasted ruin of an area, and as Ragnar, you got to about there, you could have sworn you saw that there was actually light inside of that furnace.
Ooh.
Or skulls.
Is it a natural light or some kind of a, occult thing? Which
It
is
looked more
usual
like
here?
embers of, you know, the glow of embers within the furnace.
Ragnar is saying it loud. There is something strange about this furnace. I noticed some kind of an eerie light there. Please
So,
take a
standing
closer
right in
look.
front of it, you see that there is a soot-caked copper plaque over the furnace's entrance hatch, I suppose you can call it, that reads Embermore. And
That ring any bells for us?
for one of you, yes. Take a guess what's about to happen to you, Rell.
Nightmare, nightmare, nightmare.
Oh no, oh no.
Bong. Where Ragnar is standing, now you see, right, Rell sees, a guardsman with a particularly cruel sneer on his face as he's holding a convict in their inmate overalls by the neck and is pressing his head closer to the open furnace hatch and is then pulling it away and then pushing it back in a little further and is just chuckling to himself. At which point, just as the convict is there begging, sobbing, the guy lets him go. The guard lets him go. Before then grabbing him by the belt and the collar and throwing him into the furnace and slamming the door shut. And then walks off. And I need Ragnar to give me a perception check before he moves away.
Okay.
Ooh, 11. Alright. Nope. You still see that tincture of... tincture? That's the wrong word. That tint of ember flames somewhere within the grill. And it's just seems to be glowing slightly in there, as if the embers inside of the furnace never really truly went out.
Can
Which
he
is
use
unfortunate.
his
Go on, sorry.
occultism, training to maybe sense some energy there, maybe some spirits or otherwise? Because he noticed something strange, but he likes to sense some, presence of some spirits, if it's
Can
possible.
I get you to roll religion rather than occultism?
Yeah, sure, if it's appropriate.
Oh, it's appropriate. Oh,
That terrifying.
yes. Very quickly, the ember, the glowing ember inside of the furnace starts to grow brighter and brighter, and the sudden stink of burning flesh starts to emanate from this place. And just as Ragnar realizes his mistake, is oh hell, this is a haunt. And just at that point, the face of the the shape of the grill in the furnace's hatch starts to warp and looks more like a leering skull made of metal and bars. The hatch just flies open, and there's this fiery roar that comes from out of it. And I'm gonna roll an attack roll against the one who's right in front of the this, right there.
Okay.
A blast of flame comes out, and Ragnar just about manages to get his hands up across his face using his armor to protect himself from getting hit with fire. So everyone standing off to one side sees this. All of a sudden, this jet of flame just blows out and engulfs Ragnar for a moment.
What the hell?
Sir?
Ragnar jumps away as quickly as he can in his clanky armor.
So, anybody who wants to? Ragnar, yeah, 23, very good. Yeah, it's a haunt. It's a fire haunt, which introduces the possibility that it might be vulnerable to...
Cold.
Wet. Oh.
Water, yeah, water.
Water, yes.
Could we... Does anybody have a bucket? Is there a bucket around?
There is
anywhere?
an entire water. Let's make use of it.
There is
Does
all
anybody
of
have
water.
a bucket?
I am going to allow each of you one action. Ragnar's already had, well, you know, one set of three actions. Ragnar's already had one of his with his reaction, and then another at jumping back. So if Ragnar wants to take 2 more actions, that is fine with me, and then we'll pass on to somebody else.
Well, Ragnar is going to find some other ways to interact with the haunt besides using buckets and water. Maybe there are some ways to extinguish flames using magic or something.
Any cold magic you might have probably comes to mind.
Oh yes, maybe.
Do you have any cold magic?
Cold magic? No. Not yet.
Oops.
Yeah, we don't have any of that. We don't deal in cold things here.
Nah,
So,
nah.
in Ragnar's
fire,
internal
yes.
monologue, or maybe his external monologue, cold would be a really good idea right about now. Damn.
Okay, so not any rituals or incantations or, spooky diagrams on the floor.
You can't see any evidence of diagrams or anything like that on the floor, so this is more than likely a haunt, like something bad happened here at some point in the past and it's reenacting itself, or there is a vengeful spirit around here that might need banishment or exorcism. So if you
that's what I was talking
want
about.
to try, if you want to try and put together some kind of ritual, then more than one of you can probably get together and try an aided religion check.
Okay, then Ragnar is searching for buckets then. So
Unless you
religion is...
Yeah, unless you have a bucket on you, there's no actual buckets in here that you can see.
That's
I'm
a
going to
barrel
propose an
stuff
idea,
down here.
though.
Oh, hang on.
Yes.
So, let me think. This is a furnace room, and back then they would have been shoveling coal.
Right,
So
with
there might be
metal
a coal
buckets.
bucket. Let's
But
say there's a coal
also,
bucket.
we
Go
do
on,
have,
yeah,
I
sorry,
think
go
both Bastien and I have steel shields, which I imagine have some sort of curvature inward to give it a
Yeah.
little bit of a dish effect,
That will
Yeah.
do.
perhaps. And Caelee's just immediately turning next to her and dipping her shield into the water. Into the probably gross water.
Gross and foul water. It's probably touching the shit river that we saw earlier.
You're quite a ways away from the shit river, as it turns out. I will say
Coal bucket is fine if
Coal
it's
bucket will do, okay.
still intact.
yes.
If it's still intact, Ragnar grabs it and immediately flies towards
So that'll
the
be your 2
water.
actions.
Yes.
As for those of you who do dip something in the water is practically black. And the good news is that when you put either your shield or the bucket in and pull it out, the water in there is still very black, which means you probably are spared the sight of what's at the bottom.
Oh, we love that.
That's fine.
Probably bodies and decomposition and whatnot.
Well,
Don't need to question that.
no,
It's all
you
fine.
can't see it, therefore it doesn't exist.
There's probably a pirate.
It's not too.
there.
I'm used to it.
Exactly.
And
So,
as Ragnar's like running up next to me, I'm like, so did you see anything? And it would be implied from the situation and what Caelee's asking that she's asking like anything object wise that the haunt could be tied to.
I don't know. I only think that it's vulnerable to water and cold, but
now,
nothing
bearing
else
in
I can say.
mind that speech is a free action, for the most part. So, if anybody wants to speak out of turn, as it were, you are able to.
Okay, thanks.
It's up to you, of course. However,
Our other friends.
in the meantime, shield buckets,
Yeah,
shield
a
scoops
bucket brigade.
are acceptable.
Just as much as we can use.
As we're creating this conga line, Caelee will yell over to Rell, "Hey, can you line up and we'll just start passing the the receptacles of water."
Yeah.
Rell had at the time had to step back and brace against this wall to throw up from that last vision. And she's just going to like point an arm at the thing. And I'll use my cold damage.
Aha!
Icicle, yeah.
There's some
Purify
cold
icicle.
damage.
Vitality and cold damage. Well, hello.
That's the perfect weapon for the job.
A second, actually. I think I might have missed something. No. Curious. Carry on. So, it requires an attack roll. So, yeah, make an attack roll. It's not going to be a very big difficulty because you're hitting a stationary target. So even that is enough. So roll damage, please. Ooh, hello! Alright then, let me see. Which means that's actually... Oh, nice. Right, so the hatch is open because it spat fire at Ragnar. Ragnar, who then grabbed a coal bucket, ran to the side, scooped water, placed it in Caelee's hands, who then places it in Bastien's hands, who then throws the water in, which creates a whole cloud of steam. You're not sure how effective you were at dispelling all of that fire. Until at which point a sparkling bolt of ice curls around the three of you to fly straight into the open furnace hatch, at which point there's another secondary massive burst of steam, and the furnace fire goes out completely.
Nice.
Just a little sizzle and hiss that's left.
That is that.
Rell with the solutions.
Yeah. Way to go, Rell. Again.
Again, very resourceful. Also, I remember we have helmets, which could also be used.
Right.
Yes, my head is big enough for the helmets.
in the road water.
I don't have a helmet. Mainly because it's that doesn't sit properly. Yeah, on my hair.
Helmet hair just wouldn't do.
Quite.
It's probably just as well that I said that the water was very, very black and you couldn't see at the bottom, because it turns out that Rell threw up in it, so yeah.
So
Just
she
saying.
blessed
Floaties
the
in the
water.
bucket.
Okay. What would you like to do now?
Are we confident that it's no longer a threatening furnace?
Yes.
Any and all
It doesn't
heat
look like we
seems
have a
to have gone
connecting
right out of it.
door.
There was a door down here.
Yes.
A couple of doors.
Correct.
Caelee's gonna look. Oh, there is. Never mind. I lied.
I'm going to touch the door to see if it's hot.
No,
Just on the off chance.
it is not hot. It's not a hot door.
Okay. I will open.
But is it an attractive door?
Wow.
You find a short room. Empty.
A short room. Huh. Okay. Try this one.
And another one.
Not a short room, but these.
Storerooms of some sort, possibly, at one point or
Okay.
other. It's unclear.
Caelee will shout to the retreating people from the room that there is actually a connecting door in here.
Oh, there is.
Yeah, I didn't see it till I moved up, but there it's over here.
Okay. But it's a door. It's a new door.
A new door. Time for
Ah.
redemption, Ragnar.
Okay, yes, I'll try my best this time.
We believe in you.
Ragnar offers a prayer to Regathiel, and as he kicks the damn door open.
Bodom.
Oh yeah. And enters it boldly.
Right, what you
Oh.
see is several
Yes.
mouldy cots lay
Uh-oh.
strewn about this room, while doors to smaller, more private sleeping cells hang askew to the west. Judging from the rest of this room's decor, this must have once been the prison's infirmary. What you see going on, I presume you can both see something there.
Yes, exactly.
There is a weird... It's not an apparition of any sort that you can tell. What's actually going on there is that there are various bits of tools or debris just floating idly in the air in that specific spot. It's weird. It's like gravity has ceased to be in that specific spot and is just... They're just kind of hovering there, moving a little bit, almost orbiting.
Well, that's a classical haunt, it seems.
A
What the
visible
hell?
haunt. Great.
Yeah.
We can see our doom.
It's not that dangerous, I suppose, but
I'm going to warily look at it.
I'm gonna try to recall knowledge on it. I can target it. I'm gonna try it.
Hey, Rell,
yeah,
guess what?
Does Rell dong?
Is this getting too much?
Out of
Yes.
character, no, but in character, yes.
Love it.
Bong.
Love it.
The clock bong seems particularly resonant in this room as time runs backwards again, and Rell sees numerous people lying in the cots in various states of either sickness or injury, being tended to by people. But one particular event stands out as one nurse is making the rounds around the various cots. She stops by one to check the notes, at which point this particular inmate that is on the cot that she's looking at the charts for reaches over quickly to the tray nearby, grabs a scalpel and just runs it across her neck really quickly. And then gets up and tries to make for the door, at which point orderlies all jump on this convict and start beating him into the ground. But what's noticeable is that this nurse, as she's staggering backwards with people rushing in to help try and staunch the bleeding, her immediate look on her face, she does turn to look in Rell's direction, it almost seems like, as she has a look of, why? After all I've done to help you. And then it runs right back to where we are now, and that's when the This is where also that recall knowledge sets will come in. So let me see. Caelee and Ragnar. You know something's there. You can see things orbiting. And the way that there's now a wind, it seems, or an air current picking up in here, seems to suggest there's definitely something in here. And when objects around the room start to rattle of their own accord, I would like to hear the first thought that comes out of each of your each of your minds.
It's a baby from the furnace that he was talking about.
Nick, why don't you try? What does this seem similar to you?
Poltergeist.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So, out of this middle portion of the room, as Caelee and Ragnar both go, "Oh shoot, poltergeist!" as stuff starts to rattle in the trays and move about by of their own volition. No problem, codes. A spectral skeleton rises up from the floor and wails, roars at you. And so I am going to fire that ability off first before we get into rolling for initiative.
Ta-da.
So, as it becomes visible, it emits this shrieking, reverberating howl that, and by all means, folks can roll initiative if they want to, but will saves, yes, please.
I used my natural 20 in the wrong thing.
It seems so.
Out of curiosity, is this considered an effect of Harrowstone, or is it considered a magical effect for reasons of my holy things?
Holy
symbol.
Your holy symbol thing will give you the bonus for this, yes.
But does it give the bonus and the reduction? So
Ooh.
+2 status, -1 circumstance from the magical effect? Or
It's
is it
not a magical effect. It's a supernatural effect. So this counts as the bonus, but not the penalty.
Gotcha.
So with that in mind,
I needed it.
Actually. No, it's not enough. I'm sorry.
Dang.
A lot of us failing here.
You do have a hero point if you really, really want to. That goes to everybody.
No.
I'm brave. And stupid.
Yeah, yep, the winning combination.
So the will save DC was 19. So Rell is fine. She's already seen way too much.
Yep.
For Ragnar, however, this is a wah! Shock kind of moment. For Bastien, this is definitely a wah! Shock moment. For Caelee, it's a wah! Shock moment. Roach, because Codes isn't here at the moment. I will roll.
I want a shock moment icon.
You get shocked as well. Roach is fine. Nerves of steel. So those of you who failed get frightened 2. Oh, you're all in a line.
Look at us, we're all so scared.
3 people, all at the same, all lined up together, all open their mouths with "Ah!" Like the Ghostbusters when they see that librarian turn horrible.
Yes.
Which is essentially what this is.
Grab her.
Get her.
Love that.
Incidentally, did anybody ever play the Ghostbusters computer game that was released on, I think, Xbox? Ages
Nope.
ago.
Not on
Or was it
Xbox.
Xbox 360?
I played the Ghostbusters 2, I think it was, back on. I want to say the Spectrum or something.
Yes.
Way
Far be
back.
it for me to confirm or deny whether I did. But,
There was like a third-person perspective one that was pretty good.
Yes.
I don't remember if that was the one on 360 or if it was just before. I don't. It was so long ago. I don't remember. But
It was
yeah,
so
it's third
long
person,
ago.
and you play you play in you perspective. I like that one.
I do, I love that one. And that was, to me, the unofficial Ghostbusters 3, because it was written by Harold Ramis and Dan Aykroyd.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
was very
it
good.
was, still is, immense fun to play. So I often go back to it, because it's so fun. Got all the original actors in for it too. And even features a return and backstory for the Ghost Librarian. So, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Which is why that's where that tangent links in. Just in case you were wondering where I was going with this. But there we are. Yes, he's back, ladies and gentlemen.
Woo!
Cody has returned. So, yes, I rolled a will saving throw for Roach, and therefore Roach passed. The poltergeist has done its scary scare.
It's way hey.
Everybody has rolled a niche. I think I rolled a niche for you as well. Yeah, I didn't do quite as well as I did with the save. I'm sorry, but nevertheless, we now have an initiative order. But I believe Roach has a rage effect to kick off. Oh, and before I get too far with starting things off with this encounter, both Caelee and Ragnar did get some information from what they remember about poltergeists. Yes, they have natural invisibility, so they can go invisible at will. But they can only use their scare ability, which this one just used, when they become visible. They have the problem of also being incorporeal, so a lot of things you're probably going to have trouble doing much damage to this thing, but considering some of the damage output you guys do, maybe not. And of course, their ability mostly revolves around not only being invisible and frightening people, but also hurling things and at great distances and velocities. So, doop. Yeah, the usual ghost-related, incorporeal ghost-related resistances will apply here and will be gotten through using the usual force, ghost touch, vitality, or spirit-related shenanigans. But I think Ragnar got highest on his... pardon me, it was actually Caelee that got the highest on the recall knowledge. So to Caelee, I will give the extra bit of knowledge that any damage resistance that the poltergeist has is doubled against non-magical damage. So anyone doing any kind of non-magical damage against the poltergeist is going to find it more difficult to actually damage. With that knowledge armed, we begin. Bastien wins initiative.
Yeah, I'm terrified. So to quickly grab a ghost charge.
Aha!
And throw it at this obvious ghost.
Oh, and it lands. It lands dead on. Nice. Poof. All right. So it does damage. So. Ooh, that wasn't bad either. So, it went off, the bomb went off, and it takes the requisite damage of that much. And it is enfeebled 1.
Yeah, nice, okay. So that's 2. Then I will, like a big cowardly lion, will raise my shield to hide behind. Ah!
I've softened it up for you, Ragnar. You go.
Yeah.
Rell.
Does my frightened drop by a level?
Yes, it
or
does.
is it...
Drop the frightened
Okay,
by
cool,
one.
cool. Yeah. Sometimes it doesn't if you're in the presence of it, so that's what I thought I'd check.
That's a good point. I don't believe that is the case here, but I will make absolutely definitely sure.
It normally doesn't, but yeah. Cool.
Emilia, what would you like Rell to do?
Alright, just hit them with the old reliable vitality latch.
Vitality. What do I get? Failure. But regular failure, not crit failure. Roll damage, please. Boom. Now, is it going to do the thing where it tells me that it is resistant to...
Not undead, but undead.
No.
Oh, hey. It took the damage.
So, that tells you something. It doesn't have weakness to vitality, but it got through its resistance.
Takes
Alright.
vitality damage as a normal undead.
And then I got a spare action, so Bastien's the only one that's not immune to guidance, so he gets it.
Pop that guidance on yourself there, Soap. It's like she's urging you to go to the one place you really don't want to at the moment.
Don't make me go towards it. Well,
Caelee.
Caelee is going to attempt a 3-action infuse vitality.
That's a dog.
And makes her flat, so she'll cast that infuse vitality. It'll be at a 3-action. It's going to be on Ragnar, Bastien, and Roach. At that
All
effect,
three of
it'll
you.
add just 1d4 vitality damage to all your attacks.
All three of you grab spell effect infuse vitality.
That's
Bing,
super
bang,
useful.
bong.
Thanks.
All right then. Doodly-doodly-doo, doodly-doodly-doo. None of you did that, so that doesn't trigger. Okay. This guy is going to use an action to become invisible once again.
where'd he go? Where'd who go?
Concentrate on hearing him.
What?
Use your nose!
Yeah, and your ears.
That's one action. In which case, I'm going to use my next two actions to do telekinetic storm. So this is a 30-foot emanation, which means it covers the entire room. So everybody in there. It's so all various bits of debris are flying about now, getting hurled around with great velocity. So when this effect is spread out amongst multiple foes, it makes telekinetic objects strike with a -2 penalty against each creature. So I roll essentially once, and whoever it hits, it hits. So
Roll
Duck.
Gerd.
Let's see if it's clever enough to...
If you would like multi-target and then roll the attack.
I just did multi-target, so let's see what it works out.
Almost a crit.
Targeted Ragnar.
It seems to have singled
scared.
out just the first one as the success condition, but I got a 27, so that is enough for
That is a crit
Body.
on Caelee.
Oh yeah, same.
Oh no!
Unfortunately, it crits on two of you, but damage depends on the amount of objects thrown.
I will repent. Oh, heinous one.
Enemy damages your ally. Yeah, I suppose that counts.
I guess.
Choose who gets champion's resistance then.
Yeah, I will do it.
Probably Rell. She's about to get crit.
You're
Yeah.
both about to get quit.
I'll
but
be
yeah,
fine. Trust me.
I'll
Take
probably
it.
do it on Rell. Yeah.
take Champion's Resistance then, Emilia. Awesome sauce. So I will roll the regular damage first, and then we'll just double it for the critteroo. So 9 for those that it hit, 18 for those who took double. So if you imagine it, benches get thrown around, tables with small metal side tables go flying through the air, maybe small bits of glass and whatnot go scything through the air as well to nick at exposed flesh. You've got all sorts of heavy, small items that are being propelled around the room at great velocity. And I have a cat trying to get my attention. If you will just excuse me for just 2 seconds, please.
Meanwhile, Ragnar shouts to Roach, Roach, can you delay your actions somewhat? I'd like to enchant your blade, if it's okay.
Yeah, I can delay my turn after yours if you prefer.
Okay.
So that is all the poltergeist does for now.
Roach also has that axe, which we happen to know is nice for this particular thing.
Yes. I'm going to delay my turn after Ragnar.
Okay. I'm going to move you that way and roll back to Ragnar then.
Ragnar is infusing his blade with magic as he approaches Roach and tries to touch his weapon with his blade to make it magical.
Aha.
Which one is that, Roach?
I have the Ransor equipped currently.
Okay, so he does that.
I almost want to say touching tips, but I'm not going to.
I got 3 tips as well.
You did.
That's minus hero point for you, GM.
I will take it. I've deserved it. Yes, I deserve that one.
Yeah, that was
fairly filthy.
Yes. Okay.
I presume you only wanted to cast Runic Weapon once.
Oh yeah.
Because it seemed to cast twice for whatever reason. So if you do find that you've got more than one usage marked off, then amend it. Runic Weapon. Right, we're on Roach now. So what's Roach doing?
So it's currently invisible.
It's currently invisible, yes.
Can I do, what's it called in this game? The seek action.
Yes, absolutely.
Is that the correct one?
Yes. Very good. Ooh, and it is a good seek action. Right then. What is it about invisibles again? If a creature succeeds at pressing against your stealth, you see you become hit to the creature. You need to become okay. So then, you seek, you get 24. That's immense. That's pretty huge. So what I'll say is that he is now merely hidden. There is a strange wobbling effect going on in the middle of the room.
Nice. So yeah, you can see like the blood dripping beneath his breastplate. That usually happens in like these intense situations. And he's going to dart around, being like trying to stay hidden around the benches up to this point where he thrusts his Rancer up towards the Spectre.
Alrighty, now there is a mischance, but
So
it's 50-50,
so
you're good.
Do I do like the D20 miss thing, or do I just roll like a regular attack?
Roll to attack, and if you hit, we then do the flat check.
I'll probably hero point just because I have all these buffs and try to get as much damage as I can. Yeah, it sounded good.
That was a good shot, so now we need you to roll a d20 and basically get 11 and or over.
Okie doke.
You can do this.
Oh, the other end of that. Well, you do have a
You
hero
needed
point.
2
You
of
wanna
those
reroll that?
lines. He
I
just
have
hero
2.
pointed the roll.
Why'd I have 2? Did I miss something?
I don't remember, but if it's there for a reason.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll
Well,
attempt to. I don't know why I have two of them.
But a question. But he uses a seek action, and he succeeded in using seek action. Why does he have to roll?
Because it went
flat
from
check?
being undetected to being hidden. That's the thing with... That's what the text
Oh
for
yeah, that's the
invisible
invisibility.
creatures
Oh yeah, that's invisibility. It's not
suggested.
just hidden. It's invisible. Okay, thanks.
Oof. Away by 1 on that reroll, I'm afraid.
That was a worth a go.
But, Bastien, back around to you. So,
Where Roach is kind of doing his thing, so I will also do a search. That's all area. So perception check.
yes, please.
Why do I have guidance on? Oh, I have guidance from.
So you can use that now
Rell.
if you want
Yes,
to.
I will use that now. Yes.
That wasn't a bad time to use it either, as... Yes, it's now just hidden to you rather than undetected. So
Okay.
you succeed in getting the general area that you know it's
Yeah.
at.
I will move to here and swing away, hoping that I'm gonna catch it between myself and Roach.
Oh, and everyone who has had a turn go, remember that your frightened 2 goes down to frightened 1.
Yes.
So you can knock those down if they haven't been already.
Yes.
That is a successful hit, but now I need you to roll a d20 and get 11 or over.
Oh no! I celebrated too soon.
You did.
I
Oh!
definitely did.
Damn.
I'm going to use a hero point on
Yeah,
that.
good point. Good point to do it.
So, roll d20. Come on, come
Okay,
on. Oh,
yes.
that hits.
Good.
Right, roll damage
I'll-
then, please.
Okay, so damage.
Damage.
Quel damage?
Here
Sous
we go.
damage.
Quel damage.
Oh, it's poor damage.
Neuf
Nevertheless,
points.
some is nil point. Some
See,
is
speaking
better
Russian,
than
this
that.
guy.
Yeah, how's
Nice.
it Russian?
Some of that was bludgeoning, then there was the vitality and spirit, so that makes sense. It's just the 3 because it was just the vitality and spirit damage that got taken. So yes,
Tres. That's my 3.
yes.
Yeah. Très point.
Très bon.
Well, you're feeling rather hurt. Probably hit
Yeah,
by this desk.
Yeah, I took a whole desk. I don't need to see it if I can just nuke the whole room with a heal.
Oh no,
Yes.
good point. I like the term there.
Exactly what I
nuke
was
the
thinking.
room.
Yes. That's very kind of you.
Deploy nuke.
Okay, I got success, so it still takes half. Boom, 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 boom. Roll that healing.
Now, how
Pretty-
does emanation work? Can I
It just
take
goes
it
out
as well,
from
or
you.
is it just everyone else? Okay.
It starts from you and it goes out in every direction from you. So,
It also includes you, unlike a cone.
oh yes.
Okay, that's what I was asking.
Yes, yes, yes.
If you so
yes.
choose.
This guy takes 5. Nice.
And almost simultaneously, Caelee will do the same. Oh,
Double nuke. My god.
Yes.
Yes. No flat checks for that.
No, indeed.
no, I got a flat check. I'm hero pointing that.
Oh.
Much better.
Much better. The complete other end of the dice. Be good.
And that's 3 action heal, 34 domination.
Gonna make another save. This one is slightly less potent than Rell's. As such, I get an on-the-money success, so it still takes half. So yeah, roll that. Roll that. Oof. Okay. But Panic the Dead. Vitality strikes terror in the undead. When you use heal,
As long as they take damage. Oh, you have to fail.
If
You
it
have to fail
fails
for
its
the right
saving
one.
throw, which it didn't, it is also frightened 10. So far, it hasn't failed. But when it does... Nice.
If it does.
I'm sure it will.
Still, we got a little bit of the heals out, which was, dual purpose.
-3. Splat. I'll do. Anyway, we're back to Le Geist. Okay. Which I know is a mix of both French and German there. You'll just have to forgive me.
Der Geist.
Any poltergeist worth its salt knows that it's getting rather badly destroyed here. So what do we do to negate some of that? Let's see. 1, none. Okay. Diddly diddly do. Do I spam the same thing again, or do I go for something a little more?
It was pretty good. Yeah.
It's gonna move. Doesn't like being flanked.
No.
Who are the ones who hurt it the most? It was Bastien, really, wasn't it? Because he managed to get through the you can't hit me because I can't be seen jobby. So let's move, and we are gonna try and mess up your good looks by doing slashing damage with pieces of glass and basically shards of metal, sharp shards of metal.
My pretty face.
So, first one coming your way
weakness?
is a hit. Doing not a huge amount, 5 damage.
Shield up, unfortunately.
And then... Ooh, can I? I've already moved. I've already made an action. No, I can't do anything else. So I am gonna do the same to... I'm gonna try Roach. I'm gonna hurl some sharp objects in Roach's direction. Although he seems to be bleeding already, so it's not as much of a priority. 14 is a hit, unless he has got a way of negating that hit.
I will redemption.
We are enfeebled 3 still at this point on the poltergeist, so you can't enfeeble it any more than it already is. But yes. Champion's resistance does a plus, so I will roll damage.
I'll save you.
Ooh, oh, max damage on both.
Damn.
So yeah, take that
spicy
damage
meatball.
with your so
Holy.
numerous sharp things come flying in Roach's direction there. But that is all the poltergeist does. We're back to Ragnar.
Oh yeah. Ragnar is
Would that have made him visible?
It's partially visible. It's hidden now.
Okay, so Ragnar is trying to electrocute the thing with electric arc,
Oh, that'll do.
if it's even effective.
So, reflex. Nice tactical thinking there. I like it. That is a success, but it still takes half the damage, which means... No damage? No. Let's not do that.
Hold up.
Let's not do that. Why did it think no damage? Resistant to all except force, ghost, vitality... Oh. So it took 4 off of it, which still means that it should have taken 4, so I am overriding that. Douche.
Okay,
Takes
and
no
Ragnar.
damage. Curious way of negated it. Anyway, yes, one last action.
And remembering that the thing is resistant to weapons unless they're magical, well, resistance doubles. In fact, Ragnar enters the stance, which allows for a magic weapon.
Nice.
And that's it. Roach.
Roach, you're up. That hurt.
If I seek again, will that drop to another stage, or I've
Potentially,
done it
yes.
once? Okay. Well, since I'm in range of him, I'm going to try to seek.
Ooh, let's see. Is that enough? I'm not sure that is. It'll remain hidden for now.
Okay.
So you've
I
got an
guess
idea
I'll-
of where it is in the general sense.
Yeah.
Maybe another seek
Unless you
action.
want to try again.
Yeah.
I think so, because I think if the map plus like all the other things that get in the way, it might be worth trying once more.
Oh, it was almost a 20, then it changed its mind.
There you go.
Even less so. There's too much debris getting in your face.
Okay, we're just
What
gonna try
action
to strike then.
Alrighty.
Strike in the dark and hope I hit something. No.
That is a regular old miss, I am afraid.
Ugh. I'll waste in Ragnar's spell. That would be redundant.
Not
Alright,
yet.
round 3.
Perception check. To seek it.
Ooh, now. Oh. No, I'm afraid not.
Maybe. Yeah, I'll try again.
Squint. No, squinting makes it worse. Oh dear.
Oh God! For my third action, then I will raise a shield as I whip around, trying to see where anything is. Where is anything?
Alright then. Bastien unfortunately wasn't able to locate his target. Rell, however.
I'll see if I can do any better.
Okay. Ooh, now, hello. 16. Still not enough to go from hidden, but you still have 2 actions left.
Yeah, I think I'd rather do a 2-action heal on Roach than keep him up.
That's wise.
Spoing, 30 feet, 5 10. Oh yeah, easily.
Oof.
Oof.
Tactical thinking.
I mean, it's still 9. That's good.
It's a 2-action, so it's +8.
Mm-hmm. It's not bad. Zoom.
And as if I didn't change what I was doing, I'm still just sitting there casting those 3-action heal pulses.
Tactical.
That's the flat check.
Yep, so you're good.
Goes out.
And
Eliminates.
Fortitude save for the poltergeist. Oh, and I get a 20. But at least people get healed 1. Oh my god!
Huge.
From one end of the dice to the next.
Look, I got a lot of these. We just gotta go through the round.
I'm feeling a bit better.
Right. Let me see.
He still takes 1.
Oh, do I be an absolute asshole?
Do it.
Do it.
Oh, I can't, can I? Because if he wants to do that, I have to. I can't. Aha! I cannot be an asshole yet. Okay. Well,
Oil
you
by
know,
yourself.
Bastien's there cowering behind his shield. That just begs for someone to hit him.
Of course.
Me first.
Ah!
Damn.
Good.
Is there
Oh,
anything
jeez.
anyone can do?
Nope.
Ambient resistance.
I
You
can only do
champions
it
resistance
for
on
other
yourself? No, I don't think you
people. I
can.
can only do it. I can only do it for allies, not myself.
Well, your ego. Usually you can.
No. I can take it.
That's not
Try
too
and-
bad.
14 damage on things slashing and raking at you.
Ow! My face! My beautiful face! Oh wait, I know what I can do. Sorry, I will shield block because
Aha.
I'm shield up at this point. So I'll do that.
Okay, so yes, absorbs 5, you take 9. Much better.
Ah!
Good idea. In which case the poltergeist uses one action to drop its invisibility totally, in which case it can use its final action to frighten everybody
Oh god!
in the room. So everybody has to take a will saving throw for me, please.
You just started to feel better.
Failure,
Ooh!
critical success, regular failure, regular
I'm
success.
brave boy. I'm so brave. I'm a special soldier.
And failure. Okay, so those who failed take frightened 2. Nobody critically failed, which is the good thing. Those who succeeded, nothing happened, and those who critically succeeded just kind of brush yourselves off, I suppose.
Anyone who succeeded last time would be immune as well, I think.
Oh yes, indeed.
Oh, did I succeed when it started?
I think so.
You did, yeah.
Oh,
So I don't have it.
I think you and Roach and Rell were both succeeded last time, right?
Ah, cool.
Just me. Plus
You
12
ain't
to
af-
my will rolls, and I'm still just
Yeah,
failing like
but-
crazy.
You ain't afraid of no ghosts. Apart
I'm
from
just terrified
Caelee,
of the
Ragnar.
idea of dying.
Yes, yes. It's fine. This is all fine. We're totally
My faith
fine.
is wavering. I'm rolling ones on heels. It's just not with me today.
I believe in you.
Ugh. If Pharasma could hear you now.
Yeah.
She's just offended because I have a pocket full of holy symbols that aren't hers.
Well, maybe. Ragnar, you are, as they say, up, and the poltergeist has revealed itself ever so temporarily due to its using its frighten ability, so...
Oh yeah, Ragnar is going to take advantage of that as he moves
Make sure you
towards.
take frightened off. He lost it at the end of the last round.
Good point.
But I failed the previous time. And,
Right, but you lost your last tick of it last time. Like we all got frightened
Okay.
2 and 2 turns passed. It didn't automatically take it off. You had to manually take it off.
Okay.
Good point,
So
well made,
Ragnar
well pointed out. You are fine from frightened then, so...
is not frightened anymore, so he
No.
uses this to get closer to the thing and spell strike it. With
Which also includes vitality damage.
yes, which is very good. Yes, here I go.
That's a roll. It's a low roll. It's a miss. But
Hero
do you
point.
have a hero point?
Oh yeah.
Then I would suggest using that hero point now, what with it being nearly 9:30.
Yes, I shall.
Here we go again. That is much better. That is a definite hit. So, essentially, roll damage on the first one, because that's got
Initiative.
Yeah. Oh, it's got both of it, never mind. Baboomshka.
Nice.
That's Russian for you.
Yes! Thank you for pointing that
Da.
out. The Bastien Sword and then telekinetic projectiles. So, let's do the Bastien Sword first. Kaboomsh! It did the vitality damage, not the electricity, and certainly not the slashing. But then comes the telekinetic projectile. That did do some. Ba-boom, ba-boom. So damage was taken. Roach.
Great.
With a magical and a vitality weapon.
Yeah,
And
so
a
if I
physical
can-
target.
Yeah, if I can actually hit something this game.
Yer.
So I'll move to hit.
I believe. I believe.
I can
Temple
fly.
Strike. It's a miss.
It's a 7, but
I'll try again.
that's a hit. It was a feint. It was a fake swing. Ooh, maximum on vitality, quite high on all of that. Bing bang bong, that's probably gonna be Gonzo.
Yes, magic weapon works.
Nice.
With a
Yeah.
shriek of disappearing air. So
What the hell's?
Here we go. So, yes. Healing time. Oop, halfway.
Very good. Oh yes, this was a
Indeed.
worthy battle, as Ragnar offers his prayer to Regathiel. Unlike the skulls thing, which was not
Indeed,
very
yes.
difficult.
They're all
This
pretty,
was a tough thing.
pretty rough.
Loot the
How's
body.
my how's my face look? Did I get too scarred? How does it look? How does it look?
Nothing our skilled clerics can't heal.
Phew.
Now that we're out of encounter phase, we're back to exploration phase, which means anything that lasts for rounds has more than likely dissipated. So, infused weapon has more than likely gone.
No.
Infused
Yeah,
vitality.
only lasts a minute.
Okay.
Maybe we can just catch our breath for a little bit. I'm going to offer some prayers to Pharasma and attempt to repair my shield whilst also refocusing a
I
little
will roll
bit.
to aid on his repair.
Oh, thanks.
Okay. Meanwhile, other people having a look around don't find
Less successful.
Yeah, Ragnar, meanwhile,
You told me to use the wrong end of the hammer. What was that all about?
I was
Yes,
just
help
so
with the
scared
cat,
I was
please.
holding it upside down.
Ooh, success. There you go. Repaired shield.
Whew. See, I can
Good.
just. It's mostly scratches from the slashing stuff that was coming through.
He says his shield is almost broken.
It was. It was very close to being broken.
Dang. Well, the good news is that the only other thing that you find around in this area were small rooms with just a single stool. So it's
Okay.
likely some kind of
Nothing else in here.
waiting room or some such where people were, waiting to be sent to.
How is everyone feeling?
Are there any medical supplies in here?
Sadly, any that were here have long since. Actually, no, my mistake. My mistake.
Suddenly, we loot
Where
the
are
body.
we? The infirmary.
The infirmary. He was hiding a box the whole time!
I knew it.
My pardon. Yes.
Loot that
And those
body.
are some medical supplies, which I definitely know what those are.
including alcohol.
Whoa, that is an expanded healer's kit.
Oh
That's
yeah,
very
that is actually
Yoink.
great.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Nobody has any objections.
No, take it.
Yeah,
1,
please,
2,
for the
3,
love of
yoink.
God.
Pretty good.
One of us who's good with medicine.
Yeah.
I see
Roach is
how
okay, I
you
think.
used the official pirate claim on property.
Yeah.
You said yoink.
Just the yoink.
Very good. So
What's
yes,
Isn't
you
that
now
really
have
strong
stuff.
for such an early item to be getting?
Feel like there's a lot of blood stuff here that, not to metagame, but it feels like maybe Roach is probably drooling a little bit as he sees this kind of
I'm not a
nonsense.
vampire.
That remains to be seen.
Well, she's onto me.
He certainly sheds it, but whether or
yeah.
not he imbibes it is a different matter entirely.
This will help you with internal bleeding, which is where the bleeding's supposed to be.
I mean, that blood sap thing's probably quite good because I can reverse the effects of drained if I actually fight things with blood.
Yeah.
That is an interesting way to deal with that downside.
Yes, I'll take that if no one wants it.
Yeah, go for it.
You seem
Yes,
to be
please.
singularly purposed for it.
The blood booster.
That's just a good resistance potion. Maybe you're Ragnar, since you seem to tank a lot of damage.
I'll take one of them.
Resistance 5 to persistent bleed and persistent poison, so...
And you lower the DC check to end persistently. So that's the real bonus there, is that you can glog it and be better at it. So yeah, I'll take it. Maybe each of the frontliners take one of those.
I just remembered I've taken persistent bleed twice in this game from my own weapon, so
Yeah.
it might be worth that.
Yeah, you should take it, or
Might be an
take
idea.
that, or take like a some cork to put on the end of your answers, just to stop yourself poking yourself in the eye with it.
Ragnar is probably going for alcohol, which is going to share with Bastien.
Yeah.
It's essentially medical grade rubbing alcohol, so, you know.
No problem for
Which
us.
she's still gonna share with
Which is totally fine.
Yeah.
With what you guys have been through, I wouldn't blame you, so, you know, I'm just saying. You're looking at quite the high proof.
Yes,
Fine.
those goddamn doors.
There's a fortitude save to stop you going blind. It's all good.
Well, yes. Damn doors, 80% proof will get over that, no problem.
Oh, there's okay. Yeah, I did not look at the quantities. I thought we were dealing with one of each.
Yeah, so we can
Then
all.
Caelee
take
will
some alcohol.
imbibe.
Yes.
Glaggle, glaggle, glaggle.
How are people doing for healing potions? I've got a healing potion.
Yeah, I have a
Me
single vessel.
Yeah, these are like the weakest of the elixirs.
Yeah, but they're elixirs, so you get
Yeah.
disease and poison.
Exactly.
Okay. Bastien takes one alcohol. Caelee takes one alcohol. Rell takes one alcohol. Ragnar takes 2.
But accidentally, I put the second one back.
Spoil my mental image. Fine.
Ragnar's two-fisting the booze.
2 at once.
Yeah.
I'll just take another elixir in case one of the healers goes down.
Yeah.
And I do the sudden charge up to them and attack whatever hit them.
Yeah. As well.
I think Ragnar, did you take a blood booster?
I don't know what it is, but if you insist, I will take it.
Yeah, it gives you resistance to some persistent damage,
Yeah.
which might be useful. I imagine the Lopper might be bleeding related, potentially.
Okay.
Well, I mean, all
Thank you.
Splatterman. His name's Splatterman, so...
But only
Yeah.
after alcohol.
Sound. Yeah.
Alcohol comes first.
Yeah, then those blood things.
Cool.
Well, it falls to me, to let you know that yes, you have explored every single room on this level now, cleared it out. The only thing left to do now is descend. But before
What about
we do
this
that-
tiny little square?
Oh,
Yeah.
it's a room with a
Says
desk
Caelee
in
as
it.
she just goes by people and sees, look, a desk.
It might be
In
Goes to
another...
these doors and says, look, oh, stairs.
A toilet.
That
Yeah,
is
another
the
communal
stairs
shithouse.
that are ruined, that go down, but as you can see, they are blocked off.
I see Ragnar right next to me, and I'm like, well, you were saying something about a hole. Looks like we're kind of stuck with the hole.
Wait for the toilet to go.
Is there any chance we can do something with those stairs?
It
Maybe
will
dig
take you days to clear it.
days. No.
Ragnar's like, I'm
Okay.
not taking 6 actions to climb down a hole. I'll take an entire week to clear it up instead.
We'll have to take a risk then.
But before you have to take that risk, I have some good news for you. Level 3.
The rope's still there. Oh.
Ooh!
Holy.
New
Down in
spells.
a hole.
Yes.
Ah.
Out of control.
Did either... now that you've just sung that, did either of you actually see the... what do they call it? The unplugged performance they gave of that?
Probably way back in the day.
In the early days of the U of Tubes.
Not even, dear boy.
I was
We
gonna
didn't
say,
have the
yeah.
tube of views back then.
Back then, no.
We had the telephone book.
The telephone book.
Yes.
And MTV at best.
Which was ironic, given that there was very little music on music television back by that point.
Yes.
But there we are. What we had was bloody Beavis and bloody Butthead.
Oh, can't
Nostalgie.
not like Beavis and Butthead.
You know that hero point I said I wouldn't strip from you?
Oh no!
-1, which takes you down to -1, by the way.
Yeah.
Start with one less next time. I couldn't stand Beavis and Butthead. Same goes for Ren and Stimpy. I couldn't. There's something about that animation style I really didn't like. Anyway, before you learn too much about me, yes, it is time for you guys to level up to level 3. So, yes, everyone should, I hope, remember how this is done. Anyone who doesn't remember how you can level up your character, speak now or forever hold your peace. Well, not forever.
Yeah.
Absolutely, don't hold your peace forever. At some point, I would like you to actually talk to me.
To speak, yes. At some point.
Communication is key in many aspects of human life, so, yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, generally folks who have spells should be getting second rank stuff. You should be getting general access to general feats, and everyone should, depending on your class, be getting the skill increase as well. Which are you allowed to go up to level 3 expert at level 3?
I think so.
I would presume so, because that would make a lot of skill feats very difficult to get until much later.
Yeah, I think it's
Yes.
3 is the expert.
Is the first normal stage you can take expert skills.
Yes, so you are able to either take another trained skill or up one trained skill to exploit.
Unless you take a class feat like medic, which gives you makes you expert at level 2. Medic dedication. I think not.
Well, never mind.
No, I'll be taking it next level though, which will bump my medicine up to expert as well.
Great.
So, essentially, for those of you who may or may not have stuck around, nope, nobody stuck around. Okay. For those of you who are watching on YouTube, if you happen to be, you could probably skip this last part because these guys are going to be leveling up until the end. So, actually, that's a good point. I may as well stop the stream here because you guys probably don't want to see them level up. So, yeah. Thanks for those who popped by to watch the stream. You hope you enjoyed it. That was quite a couple of slogs. There was a very minimal fight there with the skeleton, with the flaming heads, but then the furnace and the poltergeist became slightly more impactful. But yes, we are now closing in. But we'll have to wait until next week to see that. So for those of you who did watch this on YouTube and you enjoyed it, consider giving this a like, because that means it may turn up on your the front of YouTube for you the next time. Who knows? But until then, yes, take care, everybody. Treat each other with kindness and respect, because the world needs that. And we shall see you around next week, assuming, of course, all my guys here are available.
If so,
Yeah.
Fantastic. fantabulous. Hopefully, Cody's issues will internet issues. Let me quickly clear that up. Will be
His other issues definitely not.
will be done by then. Heavens knows we have issues. But in either case, yes, look after yourselves, and we will see you next week. Bye-bye.